Question: the trusting of unsigned content has become an issue in the Auto1 domain. You, acting as the Domino administrator, must attempt to restrict user from allowing such content to run. You have pushed out an administration ECL that denies unsigned content to run, but users are still allowing it when prompted. Which of the following is your best option at controlling the users in the Auto1 domain? Option A. Send the users a button to refresh their ECL with instructions on allowing unsigned content to run. Option B. Force another administration ECL update through a security policy and deselect the user's ability to modify. Option C. Move unsigned content into another Domino domain that is not trusted and then deny that new domain in the administration ECL. Option D. Update the administration ECL with the desktop settings policy and deselect the option for allowing unsigned content to run on workstations. The correct answer is option B. Question notes: users are able to generate key rollover requests without the use of a security settings policy document. While generating the request, what are the two options the user has in generating key rollover? Option A. ID recertification and ID recovery. Option B. Key enhancement and new key generation. Option C. Public key change and private key change. Option D. Authentication protocol and mail protocol. The correct answer is option D. Question: a user has entered into their user.i.d security dialog interface. The user then opens the Your Certificates tab and selects to create new public keys from the Other Actions menu. The user proceeds to initiate this action on their desktop, laptop and home machine in one day with the default settings in the dialog. The user connects to their home server at each request. What is the result of the user initiating this request at each location since they utilize multiple machines? Option A. Each ID file will then be synchronized from their home server with the same keys. Option B. Each request will generate an email request to the home server administrators to issue new keys. Option C. Each ID file will receive different password quality restrictions depending on the original type of ID issued. Option D. Each request will generate a new admin document for new keys on their home server waiting for administrator approval. The correct answer is option D28. Question: password verification may not be utilized on which of the following? Option A. ID files that have been cross-certified. Option B. ID files that contain multiple passwords. Option C. ID files with a password quality of 0. Option D. ID files that have password recovery enabled. The correct answer is option B.